and then excellent execution.
Now here's Dragic. 15 points in the game. Bosh with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Here's Wade. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Wade's got 7.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish. They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Dragic against LeBron. And there's the call on James. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. A different look for Miami. Gerald Green comes in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Chalmers in for Goran Dragic. In the 3rd quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And there's the call on James. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Cleveland on defense. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the 2nd half.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times. And guys, Gerald Green looked to be out of the NBA at one point in his career, but since coming back from Russia, he has completely reinvented himself as a player.
And the dunk by Winslow.
There's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set up, and you can get some easy hoops that way.
And that steal made it possible. And if they can use a few more sequences just like that.
I tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
And for Gerald Green, and him reinventing himself, really was just known as a dunker before heading overseas.
You know, Kevin, he came back with a better shot and a better understanding of how to win as a player. Strange to think that there was a time that he couldn't find a way onto an NBA roster.
So he comes up empty at the line. And one thing about Mario Chalmers last season, he really had to play a different role. And it took him some time, Greg, to get used to.
Yeah, anytime your team loses a superstar like LeBron James, other guys get asked to do a little bit more. Mario was asked to be more of an aggressive scorer, a role that isn't so easy to jump into after 6 years of being that 4th or 5th option in the offense.
You know, going back to Mario Chalmers last year, guys, I mean, having to take on more of a scoring role was tough for him. His field goal percentage dropped 50 points from the season before. His 3-point percentage dropped even more. His assist numbers were down. Well, I bet you part of that was the fact LeBron was no longer there.
Off the inbound pass, and Green with the lay-in. Green's got his 2nd basket of the night.
And on the topic of Chalmers, you know, he's a complimentary player. He can D up, he can hit the open 3. He's been known to hit big shots, a solid finisher, and that is valuable. But when you ask him maybe to do a little too much, then you're not playing to his strength.
The Heat trail by 12. Pass to Green. And that comes off the assist by Mario Chalmers. Chalmers has got 4 assists in the game. Cleveland's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. James. And the basket good. James has got 36.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Bosh, the screen. Chalmers dishes to Bosh. The drive by Green unloads from 13. Again, the Heat good for 2.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
To the paint, deflects the pass, and stolen by Whiteside. Chalmers with it, guarded now by Irving. And Chalmers kicks to Whiteside. Bosh, the screen. Just 5 to shoot. There's Green with the 3. The shot is off. James with some nice D. Uses the glass to finish the layup. James has got 38 points.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Inside, here's Whiteside, and the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
Nice pass there to set that bucket up.
And that's 10 of their last 12 points that have come off assists.
Luol Deng is checked in for Miami.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
The Heat trail by 10. The dish to Whiteside, and he slams it one-handed.
Cutting into the lead with a huge one-hand throwdown.
That's how to get your team back into it.
Yes, sir.
I tell you what, guys, that might also put a little spark into those guys.
Irving kicks to James. He feeds it to Varejao. It's stolen by Deng. And here we go with Deng running it up the floor. Missed inside. Outside Irving. Off target with that shot. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? Cavaliers lead by 8. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the 4th quarter of action when we return. Well, welcome back as we get set to start the 4th. The Heat trail by 8. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, they've got Anderson Varejao. LeBron James is out there with Irving. Then it's Allen. And it's Mozgov in at the 5 spot.
They are really getting the work done inside with their rebounding.
That defensive backboard has been controlled. They have not allowed a lot of second chances. It's been about one and done for the most part. And I'm not talking about leaving college.
Yeah, I know you're not. That's a bunch of good rebounding taking place there, boy.
Just 4 to shoot. That's good. James has got 41.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
The 3 from Bosch. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. And that's now 10 points for Chris Bosch.
And how about that, responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth, here we go.
Now here's James. Varejao's shot is good.
And this has been purely a display of offense that we're seeing here today.
And you know, it's only getting better as both of these teams' defenses are starting to show signs of wearing down.
Here's Dragic. He dishes it to Deng. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Boy, I really love the way Dragic spreads that ball around.
Cleveland leading by 8. And James throws it down.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
The Heat have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. And the Heat call time here.
You know, he just, like every other coach, can't stand when the defense gives up points on the inside. And boy, are they struggling in there.
Yeah, well, they're getting pummeled in there. So you've got to figure out a way to make some adjustments to try to change that around. And that's why he needed the timeout.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Well, guys, I was able to listen in on what Eric Spoelstra was going over with his team in that last huddle. He told his team to keep looking for three-point opportunities, saying their perimeter defense isn't doing a good job getting out on our shooters. So let's keep firing away until they decide to guard us.
Here's Mozgov after the made shot from Goran Dragic. Mozgov kicks to Irving. Feeds it to LeBron. It's stolen by Dragic. And here we go. Fast break. Wade's got it. And the rejection by LeBron.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Now, here is Irving. Back to LeBron. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And that's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
The Heat trail by 10. Outside Dragic. Wade against Irving. Wade kicks to Dragic. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession.
Cavaliers ball.
The Cavaliers leading by 10. It's stolen by Dragic. Here's Whiteside, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Quick hands on the steal, and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Here's Irving. The Heat getting the bucket. No good there with the step-back J.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And the basket by Wade.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
From deep, James. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got his third rebound on the night. Then kicks to Dragic. Fires the three. Score the basket. His eighth. 8 for 13 from the floor.
Those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Cleveland's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Varejao passes to Irving. Back to Varejao. Allen with it. He's picked up by Dang. Shot clock at 6. Allen dishes to Varejao. Irving kicks to LeBron. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. James has got 47 points.
All of the scoring in tight is coming at that end of the court.
You know, they found the holes in the defense and really doing a great job of exploiting them.
Now, here's Wade. Here's Dragic from outside. And again, Miami with the triple.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
And it's Dragic with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
Pick by Varejao. LeBron passes to Mozgov. Back to LeBron. Uses both hands to slam it down.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
And it's the Heat with the ball, following the score by Cleveland. That is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Dwayne Wade. James dishes to Irving. Just 5 on the clock. From deep. Rebound by the Heat. Dragic with it. Passed away. There's 1:17 left to play here in the fourth.
Nothing like that killer instinct when you're trying to attack the rim there and tie this game up. Now things are about to get interesting.
The drive by James, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Well, I tell you, he squeezed that on just tight as he could before that throwdown.
Yeah, no way he was going to lose that thing on the way up. You're right, Clark.
And better safe than sorry on that one, guys.
Timeout called the Heat. They're losing by 2. 1:11 left here in the fourth quarter. .11 left in the game. Wade can't hit.
That's terrific defense right there to